Once upon a time, in a little village called Happyville, there lived a mischievous cat named Mr. Whiskers. Mr. Whiskers was no ordinary cat. He had the ability to talk and loved playing pranks on everyone in the village. One sunny day, as the villagers were busy preparing for the annual fair, Mr. Whiskers decided to add some excitement to the event. He crept into the fairground and saw a giant inflatable slide. With a mischievous grin, he pounced on it, causing the slide to deflate rapidly. The kids waiting in line were left in shock and disappointment. The fair organizers were perplexed about what had happened to their slide. They decided to set up a secret camera to catch the culprit. Little did they know, Mr. Whiskers had seen them and had already planned his next prank. That night, as the organizers reviewed the footage, they saw something unbelievable. It was Mr. Whiskers dressed in a tiny detective hat sneaking around the fairground. The villagers were amazed, and the video quickly went viral. The next day, the fair organizers held an emergency meeting to discuss what they should do about Mr. Whiskers. They decided to challenge him to a game of wit and cunning. If they won, Mr. Whiskers would have to stop his pranks forever. Word spread throughout the village, and everyone eagerly gathered in the fairground to witness the showdown. Mr. Whiskers, always up for a challenge, confidently accepted. The game began with a series of riddles and puzzles. Mr. Whiskers answered each one with ease, surprising everyone with his cleverness. But the villagers were determined to outsmart him. As the final round approached, the entire village brainstormed a plan. They realized that Mr. Whiskers loved fish more than anything. So they decided to hide a fish inside a box and challenge him to choose the correct box among many. When the time came, Mr. Whiskers confidently pointed at the box he believed contained the fish. The villagers held their breath as the box was opened, but to their amazement, it was empty. Suddenly, they heard a meow from behind them. It was Mr. Whiskers holding the missing fish in his mouth. He had swapped the boxes when nobody was looking. The villagers burst into laughter, realizing they had been outsmarted by the clever cat. From that day forward, the villagers embraced Mr. Whiskers as a beloved member of their community. He continued to play pranks, but they were harmless and brought joy to everyone. And so, the mischievous adventures of Mr. Whiskers became legendary, reminding us all to find joy in the unexpected and embrace the playful side of life.